Welcome to iCarly. I mean, um,
Oh,
no,
jeez.
welcome to the Basement Cast. This is our first episode ever
Mhm.
where we will talk about video games, uh, current topics, mostly video games,
Nerdy
maybe some
stuff.
TV shows.
Yeah, nerdy stuff. Sometimes we'll talk about anime once in a while.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Um,
it'll be great. It'll be great, great, great.
mm,
Uh, so I hear that it's your birthday, Striker. So we're gonna start with that. Before introductions, we're just gonna say it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
and thank you. I know, first episode of the podcast on my birthday.
The monuments this
it's it,
time.
I know, big day. My present today was I got donuts.
Were they good donuts? What kind of donuts did you get?
I haven't eaten them yet.
Okay.
Apple cider donuts. Then
Oh
there was some jelly donuts. So yeah, I'm not
man,
like a big chocolate person. So
okay. I
yeah,
love apple donuts.
they're
Like
so good.
that's my jam. Did it
Yeah.
like have like a little taste of cinnamon on them in them?
Yeah, yeah, they're
Oh,
they're great.
see that's the stuff right there.
Mm,
That's the stuff right there. So as we get into this, uh we're gonna start here. I'm gonna start with you, Striker, my boy. Who
yep.
are you, and what do you do?
Well, as you know, I am Striker. That is my name. Pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool name. Everyone likes it. Um, and I'm really in the movies, video games, anime. Even though it's only been like the last few years where I really delved into anime, and still I only watch kind of like popular stuff. I guess I don't really delve into it a whole bunch. I've tried to recently.
To change that.
Um, I love like platforming games or like games like Stardew Valley where you chill out and stuff. My favorite game of all time is Spyro. Um, Out of the Spyro games, I would say number three is my favorite because that's the one I played. I like number one, and I'm not a fan of Ripto's Rage actually. That may be
Okay,
unpopular opinion.
okay. Going a bit
Um,
against the grain.
I know, yeah. What do I do? I'm really into collecting comic books. I buy and sell comic book stuff like that. Just sent some stuff out to be graded. Like
Yeah.
Daredevil #1. That's a really awesome one. Um, and then I also collect sports cards, different stuff like that, antiques, art. I like collecting everything. I even think old like documents, old letters, photographs, stuff like that is really cool because it keeps our history intact and everything. So yeah, that's what I do.
Nice, nice. And because I'm an awful host, I forgot to introduce myself.
I know.
Uh
I was waiting for that.
I know, I'm so bad at this. I am Mateo. That's a hard name to say. We're on my Twitch channel right now, Matt Spartan, so people just call me Matt.
Hmm.
But oddly enough, I like video games. Who knew, right? I love video
Hmm.
games. I've been playing a lot of video games, like anime, like movies. I like nerd stuff. Nerd stuff is fun.
Hmm.
Um, I like RPGs, shooters, action adventure, 3D platformers. Even though I'm awful at them, and I
Yeah.
don't like. I like spectacle fighters. Give me a platinum game any day of the week. Um, what do I do? What do I do? I guess technically I'm an accountant, but I do video stuff. So I will create videos for a law firm that I work for, as well as doing their accounting. So I'm a little bit of a jack of all trades kind of thing. But as we move on, yeah, my name is Mateo. This is Striker. We got running this whole thing. Our buddy Aaron, who is working two jobs now because he is directing in real life and directing this podcast.
You
So
guys
he's a
drug me here
champ.
on my day off to do
Mhm.
exactly what I do at work, so I thank you for that.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you guys have to watch this so he can get paid in exposure because
Yeah.
uh,
Um
I kid entirely.
Also
This
today,
is fun for me. Like
yeah. Today there's two of us, but sometimes there'll also be one of our friends, Chance. He couldn't be here today. He was
yeah,
busy.
so we're
So,
gonna have like a rotating kind of cast. You'll see my face most times, you see Striker most times, but get used to our ugly mugs because you're gonna see it. So
mhm.
Striker, what are you currently playing?
Currently playing,
Yeah.
I don't. I play a lot of the same stuff because there
Guess
hasn't
what?
been a bunch of games coming out. I play a lot of sports games, even though I have a love-hate relationship with them. Only because I have one other friend that plays them. Um, I'm playing Stardew, which is why I mentioned it. Been playing that for a while. Just unlocked a new island area, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know it was in the game. I just
How
got
long
a
have you been
letter
playing
from.
Stardew and you just now finding new content?
Well, actually, they just updated it. I believe it was like the last final big update for the game.
Oh, really?
So, like,
I
yeah,
I haven't played Stardew in years. I have it on
yeah,
Steam. I downloaded a mod pack to make everything anime,
mhm.
and I played it for about a week and then stopped.
Yeah, that happens a lot in our group. We play a lot of games and then we stop. I'm a big single player game person, but I do like multiplayer to chill with people and stuff like that. Big on like I know like this past summer we played golf with friends, which is
That was a lot of fun.
really fun, and I get really too into it.
This is a
Where
real hardcore golf with friends.
yeah, no, it was actually kind of bad because I would sit there like for hours just playing on a course. You're probably wondering hours. What does this dude have a life or something?
Like, no,
Yeah,
that's his life. His life is playing golf with friends. Except he
exactly,
plays golf with no friends. Golf
exactly.
without friends.
I would play like all the different um levels and stuff like that, sitting there like trying to figure all the trick shots and everything and
Hmm.
how to win. And it I almost got a little annoying with it because because I found like I found the cheating system where sometimes where if I was losing in our multiplayer games because I was petty, I would just forfeit. It wouldn't penalize against me too much, but
Yeah,
yeah,
because the game doesn't care if you cry and throw temper tantrums.
exactly.
It's just
Um,
no kind of penalty there at all.
um, Another great game we played, Splitgate. We played that for a little bit.
That was
That's
fun.
fun.
And then Halo came out, so
Yeah.
I stopped playing Splitgate. It's like it's like, Mom, I want to do Halo. We have Halo at home and it's Splitgate, but
Mm.
then Halo actually came home, so I said, "Buy Splitgate. I don't need you anymore."
Yeah, I would still like to play it again. I tried playing it a few times by myself, but it's not the same without friends, you know. It's a really I love it. Sometimes I get a little bit too competitive, but I say a little, but
We need to
I'm
get
very
you.
competitive.
We need to get you. I'm gonna out you,
Okay.
in our very first podcast because we need to get you off of the smack that you're on,
Yeah, I'm on
and
a
into
MacBook Air.
into some real. It was your birthday. Why didn't you ask for a computer? You got donuts. You're like, what do you want for your birthday? I want donuts. Get yourself a computer.
I look. I instead got a sports card because that's what I like. I
But you
for
know what you
I
could
don't
do with a
think
computer?
I can use it and use it for stuff
You
like
could
this.
you could you could play your mailman game.
I can.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna have
Yep.
to look into
And
it.
I'll bring that back
Um,
up as we go into one of our other stories. But we're gonna move on there, going into our news stories. We have, I don't know how to count. How many news stories do we have? We have one,
we'll have
two,
one
three, four,
or
about four. So we'll see how this goes. Look, we're winging it. We don't know what we're doing. But our
yep.
first big news story of the day. Let me get that pulled up here. It is, as everyone knows, a new season of Fortnite just dropped, and they added a no building mode. Okay,
Yeah.
Fortnite's no building mode. And multiple data miners, and this is from PCGamer.com, multiple data miners have found evidence indicating that the limited time mode will be sticking around. Twitter user TweeaBR said on March 21st that the no builds limited time mode that will be available 8 days will be called solo no build royale. There will also be no building modes for duos, trios, and squads as well. So, Striker, do you play Fortnite? Are you a Fortniter?
No. See, I've always been against it just because it's popular to be against it. But I'm actually thinking about checking it out. I didn't like the building aspect of it that much,
Hmm.
and if they add this mode, I'll definitely try it out. I like you know different team-based shooters, stuff like this. I used to play a lot of Apex stuff like that. Never played PUBG, but um,
Oh, PUBG is for old men,
yeah,
for old
um,
people.
exactly. I mean, I'm an old person at heart, I guess. I mean, I'm not good with technology at all. Um, but I would play it. I played Fortnite like a few years ago a couple times. I did fine, and I was like, "Wow, I'm doing really good." Until I learned I'm playing against NPCs for the first couple rounds or something like that. I don't remember what the exact details was with it because
Hmm.
I don't play it a lot. But I
Hmm.
remember someone mentioned that, "Oh, you're playing against mostly NPCs like the first
Yeah,
couple times." Oh no,
they like yeah they
yeah.
throwing bots in there
Yeah.
to
So
like
I'm
pad
I'm
it
sitting
out.
here all proud of myself being like, "Wow, I won like my first couple games. I'm dominating these scrubs." And then like I find out I'm playing against a bunch of bots. I'm like, "Boy, there goes that."
No, it's wild because I know a lot of people didn't like the building in Fortnite. And if you've never seen it, like if you've never seen these like good Fortnite players, do like the building, it's ridiculous. Like they
Mm,
will do some wild stuff with the building in Fortnite. You'll be running around shooting and gunning and stuff, and then all of a sudden someone builds an entire like Mona
mm.
Lisa bloody tower, leaning tower of Pisa in 2 seconds, and you're like, how am I supposed to do this? I just know about the shooty shoots. So
Yeah. Well, it's actually that actually goes back to Splitgate a little bit, not in building aspect, but I remember when we were playing it, I didn't understand the portal system at
Mhm.
all, where I was getting frustrated. I'm like, I'm just trying to go after these guys and they're just disappearing, but it's like it's part of the game and you have to learn how to
Yeah.
deal with it. But that's what like deterred me from Fortnite because I'm like, I'm not really into the building stuff. I've seen
Mhm.
some funny videos and stuff where
Mhm.
like it'll show someone like building across to the other side of the hill where the guy that's recording is playing and he just waits for the guy to build over and then he just kills him like right there like it was a waste of time
Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean it's wild the building. Do you think that the building, like having the no build mode, will give you a chance to like get into Fortnite and not have to worry about that aspect? Like, do
Yeah,
you think you'd like it more
it's
without the
it's
building?
uh it's a free game. It's a free game, correct? I
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah. I'll try it. I mean, why not? It's another free game to see if I can get back into. I wasn't like I know like a few years ago people considered it like its peak or something like that. I don't know about that, but like I'll get into it now and see how it goes,
Mhm.
Something different to play instead of farming simulator pretty much of Stardew.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm,
It's it's interesting because I mean Fortnite's doing really amazing things, right?
yeah.
If you remember like the old days in gaming where you would like you'd hang out with your friends, right? It was like an event,
Mm,
right? I
yeah.
remember playing Halo back in the day, and we would just hang out in Forge mode. We'd go play the custom games. I mean, the custom games
Mm,
in like Halo or even like Halo 5 were still pretty popular, even though people didn't really like that game.
mm,
And Fortnite's kind of brought that back. Like I hear you see all these young kids, little babies, playing Fortnite, and they're not even playing the battle royale. They're doing like it has side quests. You know, Fortnite has side
yeah.
quests. And like you're talking to NPCs and stuff. It's like in the middle of a battle royale. Like what's going on here,
I
right?
know.
So
Well, like yeah.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, like I know, like it was like a few years back. I think they've been doing well, not even just a few years back. They've been doing those like in-game concerts and stuff like that. Like they had the
Yeah,
Travis
they had
Scott
like
one.
like Marshmallow was like in there,
That's actually kind of cool. I'm not like a big fan
right?
of Travis Scott, but it's different. It's really cool.
Like, can you imagine like being in a game and then just like going to a concert, right? So you want to talk about like Facebook and their metaverse? Oh, Meta. They're called Meta now.
Yeah.
Uh, like this is it right here. You know,
Mm,
this is it. So it's really cool and something I'd like to try and get into. I'm bad at shooters. I like them. I'm bad at them.
mm. Oh yeah.
Uh, so
I'm
hopefully
iffy. I'm iffy.
you're a pretty good shot once you get into. You have to like we played recently Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yeah, that it took me like an hour and a half to get through the tutorial.
You're
Yeah,
just really excited to shoot some aliens. That's all right.
exactly. And I ignored the stealth part of it, and that I need
Uh,
to follow all these other steps, and I ignore the directions. You know.
they
Um,
tell you exactly
uh,
what to do, and
Look, I'm a run and gun type player.
I
I mean,
get you.
sometimes I'll admit I'll camp sometimes because I'll
Ooh,
get
you
all
dirty
petty.
camper.
I know I'll get petty. If the same person kills me over and over again, I'll target them. That'll be the only reason why I'm camping. But I'll
Yeah.
admit I'll be petty sometimes. But yeah. Mm,
But moving on to our next news story here. Uh so as everyone knows, Microsoft has been buying up all of the game companies, right?
mm,
And they have and Sony has been returning in kind, trying to get their game companies. So they recently bought Haven, and with that, this is from Kotaku that Sony assures it won't forget single-player games amid online push. So they recently bought up a Canadian developer called Haven.
mm.
And this is reported on from Kotaku. Who's the writer for this? Uh,
I I don't know.
we got Ari Notice with Kotaku, but they this company that they just bought up hasn't made a game yet, but they said that they were making a live service game.
Hmm.
And so, that's like the big thing right now, right?
Hmm.
Live service, live service, live service. GTA, Destiny. Division's not doing anything right now, but we just talked about Fortnite, Apex. We got all these live service games. So
Mm.
Sony, this Haven Studios is supposed to be making a live service game, but Sony will say, "Hey, we're still going to be giving a commitment to our single player games. You don't have to worry about that." Because it almost feels like only Sony's the only one doing it now. I mean, we got
Yeah,
Spider-Man, right? We got God of War, The
yeah.
Last
I
of
was about to
Us.
say, yeah.
Um,
Um,
what
what
do you
else?
think? What do you think in that? Do you think they're gonna stick to that commitment? Do you want more live service games? Like, do you want more games like Fortnite and Destiny and stuff like that, or are you more into the single player things like the Spider-Mans and the Horizon Zero Dawns?
I think I prefer the single player experience because
Mm,
I feel like it provides more of an experience compared
okay.
to like some of the other online play. I don't know whatever term you use. With
Uh,
the live
Games as a
service.
service. Yeah, the live
Yeah,
service.
live service. Um, I don't mind it. I like live service games and stuff like that. I like playing games with friends, but I'll be entirely honest, like with me, half the time, like say we're in parties on PlayStation, stuff like
Mhm.
that. We're sitting there playing our own games most of the time and just chatting as we do it. Like you'll play
Yeah.
Genshin Impact, but that's
I am a I am horribly addicted to Genshin Impact. I am so happy for this current event to be over because I'm so sick of it. It's so long and grindy and it sucks.
mm.
Um, but I am horribly addicted to Genshin Impact. Uh, don't ask my
Mm.
wallet how it feels about it.
Well, um,
I
I
just
used
want
to
to
play
make a
Genshin.
note about
Oh,
Mateo's Genshin playing is that he's played this current event for what, like 2 days, I think, and
Yeah,
you're
I've been
already
playing for like
sick of it.
yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
I told you how grindy it was, and you're like, "How do I play this event and everything?" And then I
It's
told you
it's
that
been
it's
it's been
grindy,
up for a
and
month and I'm
Mm.
only just now doing it. It ends in a couple days. But yeah, what were you saying, Striker?
So, yeah, I used to play Genshin Impact, and even now I'll play it once in a while. But like, I got burnt out on it really
Mhm.
fast.
Mhm.
Even though there's tons of new content and stuff like that, story wise.
Mhm.
I haven't finished Izazuma. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Inazuma, the
Yeah,
Japanese, the weeb continent.
Boob Booba Blade.
Yeah.
Um, I haven't finished that yet. But like back in like fall of 2020 when it first came out on PlayStation, pretty sure around there. Um, I was really into it, and then for some reason I had some obsession with Celestia that's in the sky because I'm a big thing for like mystery type stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
even though it's not a mystery, to me it was because I'm like, oh, this like ancient kingdom up in the sky. I want to go see that because it actually reminds me of oh, what's that Studio Ghibli movie where it's the like
Owl's Moving Castle.
no Castle in the Sky.
Oh, Castle. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it made me think of. So I was like,
The castle in the sky made you think of the castle in the sky.
exactly. There you go. The connection. There it is. But yeah, it made me think of that, even though not even close to the same like genre or topic or anything.
That's the same
But
thing. Genshin takes place in a Ghibli movie. Confirmed. You heard it right here, folks. If you weren't watching it live, you didn't get the news.
I know.
But and we're like kind of getting a little bit back on topic there. It's interesting because people want this one game that they can play for the rest of their life. And I don't want that. Like, yes, I'm horribly addicted to Genshin. I can't stop. I play it every day. I have a problem.
Yeah.
But I like games to like be over, and I don't want to have to like grind out. It's like go get this new piece of armor, go get this new weapon. It's like why am I doing this? Like that was my problem with Destiny, was that I beat the main story, and then you grind up to get to the raid gear, and that's all cool and great and stuff. But then
Yeah.
after that, you only have to grind up to get stronger so you can do the raid on harder difficulties. It's like, but I did it already. I don't want to do this again. I experienced the same thing in Marvel's Avengers. So
Yeah.
Marvel's
Yeah.
Avengers, great campaign, actually. It's like 10 hours. It's good, but Square Enix was like, no, we want a live service game. And it messed up the game for the worst because I beat the game. It's like I beat the game at like power level like 40 or something. And then just to play any of the DLC, you need to be like power level 120. And I'm like, I don't want to grind all that out. Like, I played the campaign, it was fun, but it wasn't that good to be going grind out these dumb missions like that. So that's kind of where I'm at. I like live service games. Like I said, we were just talking about how great we think Fortnite is, but I don't have the time or dedication to commit to 1,000 live service games. Give me a 20-hour campaign. Let me enjoy the story. Maybe cry. I don't know,
Yeah.
and move on to the next game. Like if this DLC cool, I'll play it.
It's actually kind of funny. I've never had a game make me like emotional or anything. I've
Or cried
never
like a
had that
baby during
experience.
um Beyond Two Souls. David Cage
Mm,
games are weird. You either love them or you hate them. Heavy Rain, Beyond Two
mm,
Souls, Detroit Become Human. You either love them or you hate them. Like,
yeah. Well,
uh,
wasn't there like that weird one where like I don't remember what it's called, where the guy almost has some like weird superpowers or something, and there's a scene where he's like fighting giant bugs or
what?
whatever. I don't remember what it's. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look this up right now,
Yeah,
actually,
while you look
because
that up, that sounds that sounds wild. While you look that up,
oh no,
what did you find it?
uh, yeah, Indigo Prophecy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never actually played Indigo, but I hear it's wild. I
It's
hear there's
also
a
called Fahrenheit.
yeah, it
It's
is. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But no, I hear that is a wild game and doesn't make
mm,
any sense. So maybe maybe one day we'll play it or something. I don't know.
yeah. We'll
I
see.
don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just here.
Yeah,
We can strike our computer, then we
yeah,
can play. We can play more games.
yeah.
Get you a computer. Get you set up on Steam. We'll get you. You'll be a real boy.
I have a Steam account. I just I never
Yeah, but
used
you
it.
can only play like 3 games.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
only
much.
3 games that run on Mac. Gaming on
Mm.
a Mac is like 2009 all over again. But if you've seen it, which there's no way you could have seen it because we haven't put it out yet. But by the time this stuff should all go live at about the same time. But we're gonna take a side step here from the video games for a moment, and we are gonna be weebs for a moment because we are talking about anime and we are talking about RWBY. Okay, all right. Striker, are you a RWBY fan?
Yes, and recently, no, to be
Uh,
honest.
we're not going to talk about the fandom because
No, I'm not
that
talking
is
about that.
we're not going to talk
That's
about the
that's
fandom.
a that's a touchy subject.
That's a touchy subject. But the big thing around RWBY, right? Rooster Teeth animation, all that fun jazz, but you have it's a 3D anime thing made by an American studio. It's not anime, it's not anime, it's not anime. I think it's anime, but that's a topic for a different story. But we have here a new anime project by Studio Shaft, legends in the industry. They're responsible for the Monogatari series, the famous toothbrush scene. Don't Google that with your parents around. Madoka Magica, watch magical girls have depression and die. Um, uh, Kakashi Goto, that was just a cute slice of life that came out recently. I thought I'd throw that in there. I liked it. If you're a sad boy, March comes in like a lion. Like Studio Shaft does good stuff. And their big thing is they got the shaft head tilt. But it's also being helmed. The initial like creation design was being penned by Gen Oribuchi, legendary writer. Fate Zero, Madoka Magica, Psychopaths, the light novel for Black Lagoon. They have this really awesome like puppet show called Thunderbolt Fantasy. It's like action scenes and they're like fighting and flying like kung fu movies. It's wild. But uh we watched and reacted to earlier the trailer, right? And if Aaron, you think you can get that trailer to play in the background, let people see that, see how awesome that is. What do you think is what do you think about this project that's happening right now?
Well, I don't know because based on the timeline where they have it and stuff, since it's at Beacon Academy,
Yeah.
where Volume 1 through Volume 3 takes place, are they just restarting the whole story and just reanimating it? But it doesn't seem like they are. It seems like they're taking parts of it because it's called Winter
Ice
Queendom or something
Queendom.
like that.
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Queendom.
It's not. It looks like a brand new adaptation, right? It looks
Mm,
like its own thing. Um, but I'm trying to get the actual website pulled up here. Um, Give me just a second because we do got a little bit of information about this. This website just like it's so many graphics and stuff happening
mm,
um for this that it just like kills computers.
yeah.
So it really needs to like chill out a bit. But we got all new designs. We got like winter designs for the girls. We got uh like I said, a whole new animation. It's 2D. We're gonna get that 2D anime fight scenes. Well, are you excited to see Ruby swing that scythe around in full blown anime glory? Like, are you ready?
A little bit. I'm a little excited. But we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of still waiting for Volume 9 to see what direction they go with that. With the
Yeah,
regular 3D animation. But I'll definitely want to check this out, see what they do with
yeah.
it.
It got delayed out of last year.
Mhm.
Due to COVID, they didn't want to crunch.
Yeah.
So, we even got the soundtrack was delayed quite a bit because it normally comes
Mm,
out the summer following the end of the season. But uh, I'm still hyped for Ruby. You know, uh, just like some of that animation is amazing, right?
yeah.
Uh, but real quick, I kind of want to talk about the as this winds down here. If you want to see our full reaction to that, we go over the whole thing. If we have some of the new designs, we could talk about the new designs real quick.
Yeah.
See if I can't get that here so I can see them too, because they
Mhm.
are some really cool stuffs. We're getting like new figures
Mm,
from uh what they call it? Good Smile Company. Need the pop
Yeah.
up parade figures. So like, look, if you ever want to get into anime figures and you want a RWBY figure or something, maybe you're into pops, you're not quite there yet to do the other stuff. You can go to and get what is it? Get pop up parade. It's a cheaper line. They're about $40. That you're not pre-ordering for the rest of your life, trying to get there, but they're really good figures. We're gonna begin some with the new designs. Um, I think we're trying to find
Yeah, I'm working on it.
the
My computer's being slow. Sorry about that.
no. It's you're good. No,
It's all right.
it's the website. The website for the new RWBY anime is like graphic design is my passion 101 because this thing borks computers.
Yeah.
Like my, I opened the website earlier. My computer started
I'll open it
screaming
up
at
so
me.
you can see my computer struggling to actually like do it and everything.
Yeah, no, like we're seeing it so that
Mm.
we're just seeing this struggle to see the thing. But while we're getting that pulled up, I'm trying to think, was it on the Anime News Network
Yeah, it was.
side that they have all of the did they have all of them though?
I
They have
think
all of them.
so.
Oh, they did have all of
'Cause
them.
yeah, because they had Team Ruby, they had Pyrrha, they had John, they
Yeah,
had um Ozpin.
they have them all on. Yeah, they got them all on the Anime News Network
Yeah.
site. So we'll get there. But the reason is that out when did they first go to the snow? I can't remember. They first went out to the snow and they're like, why didn't they have snow gear? Right?
Was it like volume 6?
Was it 6? I
Yeah,
think
because
so.
I think that's the where they ended up staying in that weird little abandoned town and stuff, and there was just like those grim in the well.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
And everyone was just like, they're gonna freeze to death.
yeah.
Everyone's gonna freeze to death.
I don't know though. Yang can emit some heat
Oh
with
look,
her
Heart of the
power
Lion
up.
came up. But no, it's wild. The designs are really cool. Aaron, were you able to find them? I think they were on the Anime News website.
I had the anime news. Oh, hold on. I had that pulled up earlier and everything.
Yeah, it has all
Oh, come
the
on.
new designs side by side
Oops. Let me get back over to you.
on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
throw
go
a
ahead.
I'm gonna throw a
Go ahead.
question out there. Where Ruby is now, do you prefer the story back when it was during Beacon Academy, or do you like where it is now in Atlas? Well, now they're going to
Okay.
Vacuo.
So like in answering that, slight spoiler warning for Ruby that's been going on for like 10 years.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, but we're not gonna get into anything too detailed. But I I like where it is.
hmm
I would have liked to have seen a better version of the older stuff, which I'm kind of hoping that we get with this anime because they
Yeah.
do seem to be going, but right, they're using the original designs
Okay, now I got it
for
pulled
at
up.
least part of it and stuff like that.
hmm
So I'm hoping that we do get to see that. But where it is now, where it's darker, they're learning, the stakes are higher. It's really good too. But it looks like he got the picture. So if you look at these designs, they're really cool. Like look at Blake. She got her kitty paws, gloves on. How cute is that? How cute is that?
Weiss has a whole like cape and stuff going on.
Yeah, well, so this is called Winter Queendom, right? It's like General Weiss. Like, is she gonna be the bad guy? Is she gonna
I
turn
don't know.
on?
Maybe I wonder, will she take the position of Ironwood?
Is she gonna be the Ironwood?
I don't
Right.
know.
So like, I don't
That's
think they're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
like any like major time skips or anything, but
No.
I'm curious to see what's going on there. Like maybe something happens, she gets pulled away from the team and has to like go help her family, doesn't gets pulled into this.
Mm,
Um, I love John's winter outfit because it's literally just his normal outfit, but he decides to
yeah.
throw a scarf and gloves on. He's like, "I'm ready, guys." But like Nora's cute, right? She got like the like ski jacket on,
hmm
and
Pyrrha.
Pyrrha, her new design has some interesting implications that I don't want to say for fears of spoilers of
Mm,
again the 10-year-old show,
yeah.
but um she doesn't have, I will say this, she doesn't have a winter outfit.
No.
So we'll have to see what that means.
I'm very concerned for
at-
her overall safety in cold weather. I will say that.
Yes,
My
she's gonna
question
catch a
is,
chill.
where does she keep her weapon in that dress, or is this just
I don't.
for?
I don't think she does. Like maybe this is like the maiden stuff. I don't know.
Could be.
It's a
Well,
secret
that
that
that'd
we'll
be
talk about
different. She
later.
survived. I mean, she's amazing.
You made it there. What'd you say, Aaron?
Don't worry about
But
it.
no, I think it's good. I like the new designs. I like the art style. It moves well.
Ozpin looks the same.
Osmond looks the same. I'm
If by
cool
the
with
same
that.
you mean
People are
still
gonna be
sexy,
really.
then yes, that is true.
There it is. Love to see
Mm.
it. Sexy Osmond. Love to see it.
We got a poster.
But got some key visual art. But I'm excited for. I'm excited to see where this goes. It is slated for this summer, so not long to wait. Not long to wait at all. It's not like this is coming in next year or something like that. It's, 3 months.
Yeah.
So right after spring season, we should be getting this. The voice actors or the Japanese voice actors are the same Japanese voice actors who do the Japanese dub for like RWBY proper, which
Mm.
are some A-list talents, as well as we should be getting a dub. I'd be
Mm.
surprised if we didn't get a dub. That'd be wild. So be on the
I
lookout for that. Yeah.
mm. I wonder. I don't think they'll do it. Is if they are just adding some stuff in, but then reanimating like volume 1 through 3 to make it look a little cleaner with the 2D animation. I wonder if they'll just hold off on volume 9 and animate it in 2D animation.
I
If
doubt
this
that.
is
This seems to
no,
be a whole like separate project, right?
okay,
And like if you think of like comic books, right? Like the comic books movies, like the MCU and stuff.
hmm
How like you still got the comic books that are running, they're doing their own things, and you got the movies,
yeah,
or how we've had like 4 Batmans in the last 15 years. You
yeah,
know, like they're all different. So I don't think that'll be an issue. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I'm interested.
mm, yeah.
I'm interested to
Do
see
you
where this goes.
do you think we should do live reactions to it or no?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm down
We'll
for like
see.
doing something with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be super interesting. But uh, with that, we actually have some wild news that when we were making the script for this, as I was making the script, I
Mm.
found a couple of things that are really, really interesting. Okay. So, first off, Bloomberg reported earlier that Sony's Game Pass competitor could be announced as early as next week. Now, if you don't know, Game Pass is Microsoft's like Netflix of gaming. It's a subscription service. For like $15 a month, you can get Xbox Live, which allows you to play online and everything. Uh, as well as you get access to Game Pass on PC and on Xbox. And what is so cool about that is you're getting games day and date. Halo Infinite, Gears of War. We got even some third-party games like the some third-party games. What was it called? I can't remember that Obsidian game, the one that was like Fallout. It
Um,
is Outer
I don't
Worlds.
know.
Outer
Oh, Outer
Worlds.
Worlds. I've
Yeah, we
never
got
played
Outer
it.
Worlds. So we're getting a lot of day and date games on Game Pass. It's a great deal. I always tell everyone, it's like, if you don't already have a game system and you're not trying to be where your friends are, because that's number one rule. Get whatever console your friends got. Get Game Pass. It's a great deal. $15 a month, access a game. You'll never need to buy a game again. Sony is coming out with a Game Pass alternative. Is that something, Striker, that you think that you would be interested in? Like $15 a month or whatever, however much it is a year. You get access to like these free games, day and date when they come out. Like, what does Sony need to do to catch up with Microsoft?
Um, I would say I'm definitely interested in it.
Mhm.
It would um turn me to more trying different things and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
have a habit of where I'm recommended different games or shows to watch, and I never do it. I'll say I'll do it, but then I never check it out. So this is definitely an opportunity to do so for doesn't seem to be that expensive.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think it would be something really good to be able to like get in there and just, but the thing is they're gonna have the day and date stuff, right? They're gonna have to
Yeah.
have Uncharted on there. They're gonna have to have The Last of Us on there. New
Some
Spider-Man
big
game.
games.
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
have the big games. Because right now I can go onto my Xbox, I can play Halo Infinite, right? I can play
Mm.
Gears of War. I can play all these big titles that are coming out right now, day and day. These aren't 10-year-old titles. These aren't
Mm.
3-year-old titles. These are games that are out right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see what that costs, what that looks like, and everything there. But I'm excited as we get more information. Maybe we'll do a live update. I don't know, but we're gonna have to keep it locked. We're gonna have to keep our eyes on, see what they're doing. Um, our next breaking news story that came out really quickly was GTA Plus. All right, GTA Plus. It's wild. I don't know what's going on there, but as a lot of people know, Rockstar has re-released GTA 5 again on next gen, current gen consoles.
Mm.
X- Xbox Series S and um PlayStation 5. This game is too old. I bought it. I have a problem.
Yeah.
But they're introducing GTA Plus. So it is a subscription base, $6 a month, and you're gonna get like a bunch of benefits like $500,000 each month, get access to like some members only discounts, double XP, some bonuses, like kind of like a battle pass kind of thing.
Mm.
Um Striker, you've played GTA. What do you think
Yeah.
about this subscription service?
Well, I think it's all right. It's nothing I'd be super interested, especially recently. We all re-downloaded GTA 5 and I can't play with my friends because everyone
Right.
else has a PS5 and I have a
Yeah, so
PlayStation 4.
that's a thing, is that the new next there's no crossplay.
No.
All these games got crossplay now, right?
Yeah.
Crossplay on Golf with Friends, crossplay Fortnite,
Mm.
crossplay Rocket League. All these games got crossplay now, and GTA and all of their bucos and bucos and bucos and bucos of money, right? They'd be like billions of dollars, right? Just continue to make billions of dollars. So one of the best selling games of all time, okay? And this game doesn't have crossplay. Do you think
I think
that's
I think
too
it's
old?
stupid.
Is the game just too
um
old? 2013 too old?
Rocket League's old and they have crossplay for it. I don't know. I definitely think it should because it's still a
Mm,
popular game until GTA 6 comes out, whenever it does. It's gonna
yeah.
be a while. Um, but because it's like, I would get it. I would play it again. I would be really into it if I could play
Hmm.
with some friends. So this whole
Yeah.
subscription thing is not really something for me.
Yeah.
Because I think even if I start playing GTA again, if they had crossplay or if I get a PlayStation 5 soon, um,
Yeah.
I don't think it's something I'm really into or will spend money
Hmm.
on. Um,
I think the main thing is that you're only getting like $500,000. Like
that's not
when you
a lot
get
in the
into this
game.
game, huh?
That's not a lot in the game.
No,
Th- th-
not at all. Because like you're getting into this stuff, and like $500,000 you can make in like one mission. You can make it like an hour.
Mm,
You get into some of these cars, and they're $1 million.
yeah.
Like you want to buy a property, it's $1 million. Like what are you gonna do with $500,000? That's nothing. Like cars are
Yeah.
starting at $1 million.
And this is like a monthly thing where you get
Yeah.
$500,000. Yeah.
Yes.
See, I don't think that's a good idea because what am I going to do? Just not spend money on anything for the different modes they provide? Like just sit there, just hoard
Well,
money for the
you're
next
still
couple
expected
months?
to play the game, and like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like if you've seen the prices, like $1 million in GTA is like almost $20. I think it is like the
Yeah.
shark cards. Cause I don't want to spend $20 on like a car.
Hmm.
It's not even that good of a card. Like everything is just so inflated and so wildly expensive that I don't see there. It feels like nickel and diming, you know?
Mm.
It's like
Do
nickel
you
and diming.
do you think part of the reason why everything's so expensive in the game is because you have such a large amount of people, especially throughout the years, that have spent money on those shark cards and stuff like that, like almost monthly?
Yeah.
So they just up the prices anyways.
Ah, I think part of the problem was that when they started out, they um they allowed you to buy in-game currency
Mm.
with real money. So because you can buy the money, right, to buy things, to keep it balanced, you need to raise the prices and stuff, right? So you can
Yeah.
devalue the amount of money that you can buy, and it ballooned the economy. It doesn't make any sense anymore. I think the same thing, like they kind of avoided it with Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption's issue is that there's nothing to do in the game,
Yeah.
but they have two different currencies that you can buy. Like you have the regular money that you get in the game, and then you have the gold bars, and you can use gold bars to like quick buy some items and stuff like that. But it's a separate currency from the actual money in the game, so it kind of helps keep that economy in check, right? But I don't know. We'll have to see how this pans out. It's coming out soon. Coming out soon. So we'll see what people think about it. I'm sure people are going to buy it. It's going to make billions of dollars. So I guess we'll see. But with that being said, those are all of our news stories. All of them. We did them all.
Finally, we did
I
it.
know. I know. Look at
Yeah.
us. But we do have a little bit of closing remarks to make here. So, like I said, this will be a show that we're gonna do. I don't know, maybe twice a month, maybe more, maybe less. We'll see. We're gonna do other
And
things.
how
We're
it
gonna have
goes.
reactions.
Mm.
We're gonna talk about things. Maybe look out. We're possibly gonna do an anime trailer reaction for the upcoming anime this season. So that should be fun. But uh Striker, do you have any games that have come out recently or about to come out, or just in general? Maybe they come out a little bit later. Anything that you're looking forward to?
Well, games that have come out recently, I would say Elden Ring. I want to get it, even though I've debated about it because I never played a Souls game. But I've heard people have had good experiences and
Yeah,
stuff like that. It looks really
real
cool,
popular.
yeah, even for people who have never played a Souls game. I figured,
It'd be a
I'll
good
try
place to
it.
jump in.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be
might
good.
as well.
You'll
I'll
no
get
longer be
addicted.
maidenless. It's
Yeah.
a meme for people
Um,
who play Elden Ring.
yeah.
No,
Um,
that's awesome.
I'm trying to think of other games. Gotham Knights. I really want to see how that goes. I'm
Yep.
excited for the Court of Owls because they
Yes.
haven't used them at all, really.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Because I don't
This is
even,
good.
yeah, because I haven't seen a lot of the Batman animated movies and stuff like that. Because I don't
Mm.
even think the Court of Owls are really in them. So it'd be nice to see them showcased
I can't
for
think of
once.
any off the top of my head, but
Mm.
you don't see a lot of them. They're real popular in the comics, but we'll have to see where that goes. There's a game that just came out called Anno,
Anno.
and yeah, it's made by a Chinese developer, but it's made by a Chinese developer. It's a side-scrolly beat 'em up like cyberpunk game, but it also has like
Mm.
SCPs in it.
Huh.
So that's a little indie game that I'd like to check out. So maybe I'll be able to check that out, get into it, we could talk about it. But yeah, I'd like to see what's going on in that. Check out Anno, get some SCP cyberpunk action in there.
I just want to
Mm.
do a special shout out to our buddy Rigo, who, quote in thing, made a Twitch account just to watch this.
Well, look at that.
So I'm
Look at
very
that. We
proud of
got
Rigo.
Wow. Our first viewer. We did it. We're
We did it,
famous.
boys.
All
we
right. We
did
can
it.
It's
close up
only
shop.
up
I'm
from
good.
here.
Here we are, the first step. That's
First step.
awesome. No,
You
thanks for
get your.
anyone who watches
Yeah.
this. They like,
Um.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you can continue.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, no, thanks for anyone who watches, whether they watch it live or they watch the VOD. I'll probably throw that up on my YouTube channel. We'll probably get like a real YouTube channel for like real boys later. But right now, if you want to check out what we're doing, see what we're doing, you can follow me at Matt Spartan 145. I'm sorry if you do follow me. My tweets are awful. But you could check out. I'll throw this up on the YouTube channel again. Matt Spartan 145. It's that on everything. It's that on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Matt Spartan 145. Real easy to remember. Okay, so follow us on the Twitch channel. Check us out on the YouTubes. See what we're up to. We'll be posting things. This is going to be a new venture. We're going to be taking this together. Is there anything else that you want to say before we let out here?
Well, one of our ideas, I want to throw it out there, is
Yeah.
that we may be doing like some type of gaming book club type thing where we'll try out a free game that's provided by PS Plus and then talk about it, you know?
Yeah.
It'd
So
be a good topic. Yeah.
check out the gaming book club because I think that'll be real fun.
Yeah.
Get us to play some different games that we weren't necessarily going to look at or do. And learn some new things. I mean, we're getting all these free games. We might as well like play them.
Yeah.
You know, we're paying this money. We're paying like $60-$70 a year to just sit and talk to each other. We could sit and talk to each other like we're doing now for free.
Exactly.
So we might as well play some of the games. So with that, I think that'll be it. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll probably change the name a bunch. Right now it's the Basement Cast. We're a bunch of basement dwellers. And I will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.